This lecture series began in January 2005 in honor of my late husband, Will Miller. Our first event was with Brian Jones, who is currently the Director of Education at the Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture, and who brilliantly presented Howard Zinn's play, Marx in Soho. We were fortunate to have Will with us for this presentation. Will passed away in March 2005, but before he passed, he helped us develop our purpose and plans for this lecture series. We have produced 26 events in his memory. Will Miller was a social justice activist and philosophy professor at the University of Vermont for 35 years. As our logo states, he will always be remembered as a clear voice in a world of false words and disinformation. This lecture series brings speakers to the Burlington, Vermont community to provide us with a radical analysis of social, ecological, and political concerns. We invite speakers to talk about relevant current issues and who provide us with radical insights on topics that Will would want us to be discussing. Will set a courageous example in speaking truth to power. He showed boundless optimism and demonstrated a passion for the truth. His voice was powerful, especially in encouraging others, students, staff, faculty, community members, and people from around the world, to speak up and be heard. He would be incredibly impressed with the work that Jesse is doing in schools with young adults, in his classroom, on the streets, and within his community, working to make positive change for social and racial justice in our country. Will showed a personal strength and an unwavering commitment to the struggle against war and for social justice, and helped move others toward activism. He was never afraid to speak his mind, put words into action, or place himself on the line, whether before university trustees fighting for divestment from South Africa, on a picket line for striking workers, at a barricade in front of a nuclear power plant, or in a congressional office. His insightful analysis into the origins and workings of capitalism and imperialism gave us a call to struggle and provided a vision of a more just society. He advocated for a society where all work is valued, where truth is not silenced but is nurtured, where all are treated as equals, that is at peace with itself, and where people and resources are not exploited. For the board of the Will Miller Social Justice Lecture Series, I welcome you to our Spring 2021 online presentation.